Granblue Fantasy Relink was one of the best RPGs to release in 2024. So why is it being snubbed from any type of awards? Combat announced in August 2016, Granblue Fantasy Relink was a collaboration between Cygames and Platinum Games. Platinum Games would later leave the development due to the increased scope of the game, but they stayed behind to finish combat, which you can see with their best-in-class hack-and-slash action-style gameplay that holds 60 FPS in performance mode, even in the most action-filled combat and cutscenes. There is a roster of 20 playable characters. Each one has their own moves and play style. You can find your favorite character and build the rest of your party to your liking and play style. Your allies' AI is done very well. There is no babysitting teammates because they are actually useful and come in clutch in some battles. The boss battles themselves can be challenging, but fun once you can figure out the boss mechanics in the fight. And while you're fighting, you will also hear an amazing score that plus with the epic boss battles. Music Granblue Fantasy has a very underrated score. Tsutomu Narita did a phenomenal job renditioning Nobuo Uematsu. Tsutomu also brought fire with and crazy enough, the training section with Sir Barreled. It's baffling that at the very least Granblue Fantasy music score wasn't nominated for Best Score in Music. It's one of the few video games that you listen to the soundtrack and enjoy every song. Also, one more thing. Ken, we appreciated the menu screen art? The background looks amazing, and even more, I love the art direction they went with character stills. The story takes about 20 hours to complete. The story is short, direct, and to the point. It's not groundbreaking or the most thought-provoking story ever told, but you can tell that the devs really cared when they were making the game. The game really opens up after beating the game. There is a post-game where the story continues. There are more higher-level difficulty bosses to fight, which you will have to farm in order to craft each character terminus weapons, which are the ultimate weapons in the game. The game loop is done very well, so you won't get bored fast farming bosses for materials. My only complaint for the game is that I wish that the multiplayer was a little bit more fleshed out. Regardless, when you're in a match with other players, you will find the most enjoyment with the game. Granblue Fantasy Relink was a surprisingly very solid game overall. That's why I'm a little confused in why this game wasn't nominated for a single category in any video game awards shows. Hey, but what do you think? Do you feel like the game deserved to be nominated, and if not, why? Plus, if you did play, what was your favorite thing about Granblue Relink? Thank you for watching. Peace.